and welcome to another Walking Talking mock. This time we have Pixl PPE November paper 3H. This is just basically the first paper I found when I looked around school today. So it's kind of random, but it's all good. So, first question we have. Here are the marks scored in a test by the girls in class 11C. Work out the interquartile range. Okay, are they in order? Yes, they are in order. That's good. That makes it really easy. So, I'm going to start by finding the median. So 16 is the median. Then the lower quartile is going to be, if I just look at the lower half, what is the median of the lower half? So that is 11. And then the upper quartile is what is the median of the upper half? So that's 19. So the interquartile range is the upper quartile take away the lower quartile. So that's 19 take away 11, which is 8. Okay, the boys in class 11C did the same test. The boys' marks had a range of 23 and an interquartile range of 10. Gail says that the girls' marks are more spread out than the boys' marks. Is Gail right? Okay, what was the range for the girls? The range was 22. Let me just write that down. Okay, girls' range was 22. So the girls had a smaller range and also a smaller interquartile range. Therefore, the girls' results are less spread out. So Gail is wrong. Give a reason for your answer. Okay. Girls have a smaller range. I'm going to put the range there in brackets, 22, and interquartile range, I guess I'll put that in brackets too, than the boys. So girls are less spread out. I'll write that as well. Yep. Okay. Question 2. A time t is measured as 35 seconds is accurate. Wait, a time t is measured as 35 seconds is accurate. No, they wrote that wrong. Okay, I know what they mean though. Accurate to the nearest second. Complete the following statement to show the range of possible values of t. Okay, nearest second, so the smallest it could be would be 34.5, and the biggest, I was going to write 35.5, but look, they've got a less than or equal to. It can't be equal to 35.5 because then it would round up. But I can't write 35.4 because, I mean, there could be 35.49, right? Or even 35.4999999. I feel like Pixl made a mistake here. If this said less than, it would be fine. But it says less than or equal to. You know what? We're going to commit to that anyway. Time is continuous, so 35.4999999 recurring is the same as 35.5. I mean, if you think about it, nothing is exactly 35.5 seconds. That doesn't exist because time is continuous. So it's safe to write that anyway. Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay. Line P is drawn on the grid below. Find an equation for the straight line P. Give your answer in the form I equals mx plus c. Okay, let's go for the, the intercept is easy. I can see the intercept is -2. So I know that it's going to have -2 on the end. Okay, and as for the gradient, let's just make a nice triangle. I feel like I like this triangle. There. So the rise there is obviously 2, and the step is half. Yeah, because 4 boxes is 2, so 2 boxes is 1, so 1 box is half. Okay, so what did I just say? Rise is 2, step is a half. Okay, rise over step equals 2 over a half. How many halves go into 2? The answer is 4. So y equals 4x minus 2. Alright, question 4. The table shows information about 150 stones that have been collected from a beach. Calculate an estimate for the mean stone size. Okay, and they very helpfully have not left us any space to draw extra columns, which is annoying because you know what we want to do, right? We need 2 more columns. We need midpoint and we need midpoint times frequency. So I'm going to squeeze in midpoint here, I think. Midpoint. Okay, midpoint of 20 and 40 is 30. Midpoint of 40 to 60 is 50. 60 to 80 would be 70. 80 to 100 is 90. And that's 110. Okay. And then I'll squeeze in, I think I'll do it here. Midpoint times frequency. So 36 times 30. 1080. If I had good video editing skills, I would speed this bit up. But I don't. So you're just going to have to sit and wait. But I'm doing, in case you were wondering, the midpoint times the frequency. So this is 90 times 27, what I'm about to write in here. And then 110 times 22. Okay. Now I'm going to add all of those up. 1080 plus 1000 plus 3150 plus 2430 plus 220 equals that. Okay, does it say how many stones? 150 stones. Okay, good. So the mean will be that divided by 150. 67.2. And you don't need to round that. You know, it's grams, so it's allowed to be decimal, and you can leave it exactly as it is. Okay. Ben thinks that about a half of the stones are medium-sized, as medium is the mode. Is Ben correct? You must give a reason for your answer. Well, okay. Medium-sized. There's 45 that are medium-sized. And there's 150 altogether, so yeah, 45 is definitely not half of 150. So, no. there are 45, medium, I'll say, which is about a third. Of 150. I don't know why he thinks that because it's the mode it would be half. That's a weird misconception. Okay. Question 5. The diagram below shows the floor of a hexagonal shower cubicle. Julie is going to tile the floor. The perimeter of the floor is 4.2. Work out the area of the floor to 4 significant figures. 4.2. Okay, 4.2 divided by 6 is going to be something to do with 7. It's going to be 0.7, right? Okay. So each side is going to be 0.7. You know, I should write down this working out because if I divided it wrongly, I'd still get a method mark for doing a division. Okay, the area, oh, I've just realised, the area of the floor. Sorry, I have to say, what was the relevance of the fact that she's going to tile it? It's really not relevant, is it? Are they just trying to, like, make it a real life situation? I hate it when they do that. Why don't they just say the perimeter is 4.2, find that area? Anyway, we're going to work out the area of this. I think we're going to have to cut it into triangles. Right, it doesn't say it's a regular hexagon. Do you think we can assume it's regular? I mean, I already did assume it's regular by saying this is going to be 0.7, but yeah, I think we're going to have to assume it's regular, because otherwise, how would we know? Okay, again, Pixl, not writing good questions. Okay, if it is regular, then these should be equilateral triangles. That's just something that I know, I guess. Okay, well, no, okay, here's why they're equilateral. The centre, obviously, is all going to add up to 360, and there's 6 of them, so these angles are definitely 60. And also, the internal angle in a hexagon is 120, because of, you know, the formula n minus 2 times 180 divided by n. So it's 120, which means that the two of them together make 120, so because they're identical, they're going to be 60 each. So I know that these are equilateral triangles. So to find the area, I guess I could use half AB sine C, or I could cut them in half and use half base times height with a bit of Pythagoras. You know, I feel like using half AB sine C, so that's what I'm going to do. A times B times sine of 60. And then I should write area of triangle equals that. Let me just type that in my calculator. Okay, which is 0.21217622239. I'm writing down all the numbers just because examiners like it when you do that. There's 6 of them, so I'm going to times that by 6. So hexagon equals triangle times 6. So the area of the floor to 4 significant figures, 1, 2, 3, 4 meters squared. Okay. Question 6. Factorise that. Easy. Times to make -7, it's going to be 7 and 1. Add to make -6, so we need -7 and +1. I think we'll do one more question and then I'll stop this video and do a part 2. So question 7. Here are the equations of 4 straight lines. I don't know why, but it bugs me that they started at K. Why not start at A? Oh. 2 of these lines are parallel. Write down the 2 parallel lines. Right, now they're all in different kind of formations. Only K is in the nice y equals mx plus c format. So I'm going to change all of the others to make them y equals mx plus c. So for L, I just need to divide everything by 4. For M, I'm going to have to take away 3x from both sides.